Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl in today, not who, not you, but it's Nana. And today I'm coming at you with another college in 1-1. If you want to get this hairstyle, check out my tutorial. Check out my link in the description box, or you can check it out. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl. Today's episode is going to be about what I learned from being the president of an organization. So I'm going to give you tips that may not necessarily be the same for everybody, but these are from my personal experience. Let's get started. The main thing that I noticed was that the people that you thought you could depend on will ultimately let you down. Like, you were cool when y'all were both just regular e-board members, like when y'all were secretary and treasurer, y'all were mad cool. But as soon as you take that leadership position over them, people get mad. It's like, you know, they voted you in the position, but then because they realize you have authority over them, that's when the issues start to come. And so you have to learn to deal with that, like deal with the fact that everybody is not going to want to do what you ask them to do or be happy that you got the position. Number 2, friendships and leadership positions don't mix. When I say that, I mean, like, you know, it's kind of hard to be best friends with and be their president at the same time, because when you become best friends with them, they're gonna disrespect your authority and not really want to take you serious, because they're like, well, we're best friends, so why should I have to do what you're saying? And, you know, I can slack off and I know I'll never see the repercussions or punishments, because obviously we're best friends and you're not gonna do nothing. So at the end of the day, I can do whatever I want and I'll be fine, you know, who cares? 3, which these all, if you notice, all the points kind of tie into each other. There will be people that try to test you because you're the new elected president and they're used to a different type of leadership or whatever. There are going to be people that think that are literally going to try you. Like, they're going to try to see how far they can go and basically see what they can do and what they can't do with you. And the moment you decide you're going to reclaim your authority and command respect, that's when people know, you know, I'm not slacking off. I can't afford to slack off, because she's not willing to put up with it. But the more you let things fester and say, you know what, I'm not going to do that, I'll just ignore her, it's going to become a problem, because it only takes one monkey to spoil the bunch. 4, which goes into the responsibility of the president. Oftentimes you'll have to do most of the work. Like, you'll have to pick up the slack that, you know, your other e-board members didn't do, regardless of if they meant to do it on purpose, if they accidentally did it, or if they just didn't want to do it. So you'll have to go back in and make sure that everything's done and, you know, cover your behind, basically. Your organization doesn't look a mess, because nobody's gonna say, well, your secretary didn't do this right, blah blah blah. They're just gonna look at you because you were the president and you're expected to take the leadership position and basically lead the team in the right day. If it doesn't turn out right, because you're the president, everything's gonna fall back on you. Number 5, as the leader, it is important to stay on top of everything and be organized, because the moment you miss something, it's going to be like a ripple effect. You miss one thing, then you're going to miss the next thing, and continue. Like, if you miss one thing, you're going to have to go out of your way to find another step to fix that. Then you have to make sure you do that. You have to have good organization skills. Use a calendar to keep your dates organized. Oftentimes your work will go unnoticed. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I would rather my work go unnoticed than everybody know my name and my club be a mess. So it's kind of like you're working behind the scenes and on the forefront. You'll have to be the one to make sure, which goes back to my last point about being organized. You have to make sure that everything looks good, making sure that the venue's appropriate, because they will change the venue for your event when you get the last minute meetings, making sure that you hand out, you know, agendas, notes, getting the organization's website together. You know, this is why you have a team too, but just to make sure that everything looks good, you know, make sure that your team members did it. You got to make sure that they stay on top of what they're doing, because the moment that they slip is the moment that your club starts to mess up, because you're only as strong as your weakest link. you know, gotta make sure that everything looks good. Number 8, I learned that compromising does not always work. You have to let the people know this is what I'm gonna put up with and this is what I'm not putting up with. And you know, as a president, that's why I was elected president, to use my best decision making skills to say what I feel is best beneficial to the club, because at the end of the day, ultimately you are there for the club. Number 9, I have to deal with difficult people. I mean, it's inevitable. Not everybody's going to agree with what you're saying or like what you're saying or want to do what you're saying, but the main thing is to let you know, you're not gonna keep me away from doing what I have to do. At the end of the day, you signed up for this, I signed up for this, and we're gonna get it done. Agree to disagree. There's a such thing as an argument. Unfortunately, not everybody's gonna have the same morals, ideas as you. You come from different backgrounds, especially in college. You come from all different types of backgrounds, so you have to learn to work with people of different moral values and ideals and religions to like each other, but we're gonna get this done. And nobody even has to know we don't like each other. As long as we get the job done, it is what it is. We'll just have a mutual respect for each other. Agree to disagree. I know. Tip is, at the end of the day, although you're faced with difficult people, all your hard work will pay off. And you had such a great program and you'll receive so many compliments, and people you don't think will be watching will definitely watch you. That goes vice versa. If your club turns out to be a hot mess, it will be put on you. And people you do not think will be watching will let you know, I don't know what happened, but it wasn't right. And thanks for watching, guys. But like I said, these experiences may not be the same for everybody, but these are, for the most part, what I've learned from being president in college, vice president in high school of organizations, and just being organization members. This isn't everything, but these are just a few tips that I've learned. If I gave you all the tips, we'd be here for a whole nother hour, probably 3 days. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.
And click that like button. Did you watch my last video? If you didn't watch it, check it out at the link. Hey, it's your girl Bahhnanah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bahhnanah.